welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today we are obviously in my bathroom and you've probably read the title above and you already know. Today is actually a pretty highly requested video. On my Instagram, you babes have asked me like multiple times now if I can show you what my skincare routine is, what my makeup routine is, and how I take care of my lashes. And this is something I do literally every day, so I don't know why it's taken me so long to film this for you guys. But today is literally going to be skincare, lash care, and makeup routine. So I just got done out of the gym. I'm nice and sweaty, and I figured why not start with skincare, and then I'll hop in the shower, then I will come back and do my makeup and show you guys how I take care of my lashes. So if you would like to see all of the things I just said, then just keep watching. Okay babes, let's jump right into this. So I actually want to show you guys my dry shampoo. I love this dry shampoo. I think it's called Batiste. I get this from Walmart. I usually wash my hair every other day because I feel like it's a little better. I washed it yesterday, so I will not be washing it today. So we're just going to be dry shampooing a little bit of this in. Kind of like to move my hair around. Perfect. So that's about enough. I'll let it sit in there. As you can see, it's a little bit powdery looking. I usually like to let this sit in my hair for about 10 minutes while I hop in the shower, wash my body, wash my face. But because we are going to be washing our face in the sink today, I'm going to let it soak in while we do that. And I'm also going to be using this. These things are awesome. If you guys have not ever seen these, they're from Amazon. And they don't pull out your hair like a regular rubber band. They also don't leave indentions in your hair, which I love. So I've been using this for like a year and a half now and have not gone back to regular rubber bands. They are amazing. I'll link it in the description if I can find the link. Okay, so we have our hair up. Now it's time to get straight into skincare. Okay babes, so these are literally my go-to skincare products. I think you guys are gonna be really surprised. I don't use very much skincare products, so it's gonna be very nice and simple for you. But I have been using the La Roche-Posay, I hope I said that right, it's kind of a silly name, Purifying Foaming Cleanser now for about, I would say like 2 years. I love it. This one is for normal to oily skin. I used to deal with a lot of like oil in my T-zone area. These combined have honestly changed my skincare routine, and I feel like I now have like normal to barely oily skin, so it's pretty normal now. All I basically do is wet my face, put about a half pump on here, and let's get to going. Water on our face. Let's just get this a little bit wet, a little half pump, and we are good to go. This has 3 settings on it. I like to use the last 3rd setting. Actually, maybe it's the 4th setting. And all I do is literally scrub my face. So I like to use this all over my face. And usually when I'm in the shower, I will also use this on my neck as well as my chest. Because you know, we're trying to keep all of our skin beautiful. Oh, I love how this feels, you guys. So I'm hoping this is in focus and you guys can actually see, but I will just do all of this, go around my whole face, and like I said, if I was in the shower, I'd be going down my neck and my chest. It does have a 1-minute timer, I believe, or 30 seconds, and then you move on to the next area. I just kind of do my own thing. Okay, so now that we're at this point, I usually will get my fingers wet, and then I will rub my eyelids and run my fingers down my eyelashes to make sure I'm getting them clean as well as up. So that's how I like to clean my eyelashes. I do this a few times. Very, very lightly, you guys. You do not need to be rough with your eyelashes. So now that they are nice and clean, let's rinse our face. Now we have our face all clean. I usually just towel dry it, and then I will dry my eyelashes by going up close and putting my towel right underneath and just kind of blinking and drying them off. I don't want to necessarily rub them because I do not want to damage my real lashes as well as my fake lashes. These are lash extensions. Now that we have our lashes are dried and our face is dry, I'm actually going to go hop in the shower real quick, wash my body. That way we can finish up our skincare routine, our lash routine, and then we'll head straight into makeup. Okay, babes, I am now out of the shower, back into some actually PJs. I let my dry shampoo sit in my hair usually while I wash my body, and then I just run my fingers through it just like I'm showing you, and I rub it into my scalp. And I feel like this just really helps soak up all the oils and kind of distribute all of the powder from the dry shampoo. So we'll just go ahead and do this and then brush it, and we will move on to makeup. So right before we head into makeup, I almost skipped over skincare. So we obviously washed our face with the La Roche-Posay facial cleanser, as well as used the facial cleansing brush. I purchased both of those items from Amazon. I usually get a lot of stuff from Amazon, but this is also the two items I use on my skin after cleansing it. So I'm obsessed with this Mario Badescu. It is a facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I have been using this for literally ever, you guys. It's awesome. I decided to get the giant 8-ounce bottle. I haven't put anything on my face since getting out of the shower, so I like to start it off with this and just, you know, a few spritz, just a few spritz. Just keep spritzing until you feel hydrated again, you know? This one just smells really good. It just feels really bomb on my skin. I use this multiple times a day. Usually at night after I'm done washing my face, I will spray this on my face again, and then I'll go in with my moisturizer. But I do like to let this sit on my face for a few minutes before I put my moisturizer on. So let's let this soak in, and then we'll be back with our moisturizer. So this is just our simple E.L.F. moisturizer. I purchased this from Walmart. I've also been using this for a few years now. Like I said earlier, I used to have really oily skin. I don't know if this is for oily skin or for regular skin. So I really like this because it's light. I don't like thick moisturizers. I usually use about 2.5 pumps, which is enough for my finger. But yeah, this doesn't make my skin oily at all. And I just like to put this literally all over my skin. And I usually go down my neck as well as on my chest, on top of my eyelids without getting on my lash line, to just keep my eyelids nice and moisturized. Okay, so now that we are nice and moisturized with our E.L.F. moisturizer, we're gonna let this soak in for a few minutes, and then we're gonna jump right into makeup. All right, let's get it poppin'. We need to put our faces on now. So I started off with wetting my beauty blender. I got these ones from Amazon. It comes in a 5-pack, I believe, and they're only $10 for 5 of these. And you guys, look how bouncy. Like, beauty blender, who don't know her? Affordable Amazon blender, definitely know her. So I'm going to show you guys what my makeup routine is. You guys are probably gonna be shook because it is gonna be so quick and so simple, so easy. So I'm gonna show you how I get my natural glowy look. I'm gonna start off with using my Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours Combination to Oily Skin. This is in the shade 200. This is what she looks like. I've been using this for a couple of years. Super affordable. I typically start off with like 1 pump and like a half. So about that much on my beauty blender. So now I like to just go in and I like to just bounce this around my face real quick to kind of get the product everywhere. Sorry you guys if the lighting in here isn't that good. I'm no beauty guru at all, and I'm just trying to work with what I got. So I just kind of like to bounce this around my entire face. I usually leave my eyelids last. This, I like to drag it down my neck just a tiny bit. You know, we do not want to have a little line of where our makeup ends. That would not be cute. And 1.5 pumps seems to do really good for me. I don't like to wear a ton of foundation. So I do have eyelash extensions. I just lightly go over the tops. I try not to touch the eyelash extensions because I'm just so nervous of damaging them. So I just lightly go over them like that, go back under my eye to dab it on in. That looks decent. So now we just need to go ahead and set this. So we're gonna set our makeup with our RCMA translucent powder. I have been using this forever. This lasts so long, you guys. The component is very funny looking. It almost looks like, you know, a seasoning. I don't know why they've never changed their component, but it works amazing. It's lasted me like probably a year. I probably go through maybe one of these every year. And then I have this giant Morphe fluffy brush. It's the E41 brush. Oh my gosh, you guys, like how giant and beautiful. This is perfect for setting your makeup. So then I usually just like dab this in the top of this, get a tiny bit of product on here, and then I lightly go over my whole face. I don't want my face to be too dry, so I don't use too much of this stuff. And then dab it in again and go over the other side. And then I do like to just put this where I put all of the foundation so everything is set. Hopefully it doesn't crease on me. And then bam, now that we look like a ghost, our face is set and we need to just bronze her on up. So let's bronze her up. So we're going to go ahead and bronze her up with some Maybelline. I've had this, you guys, for probably too long, let's be honest. I probably need a new one, but these colors just work so well for me. Yes, your girl has hit pan. This is not the cutest looking palette right now, but that's okay. So I go in all three of these colors. They just seem to go really well with me, and I dip them in for 3 times. That seemed to be enough bronzer for me typically. And then I kind of like to start a little bit higher on my cheekbone right here and then go forward a little bit. I'm not into blush only because my skin is naturally pretty pink/red, and so when I put blush on, I just instantly look like a little tomato, and I don't prefer that look for me, so I kind of like to stick to bronzer. So now I'm just dragging this up the side of my head, and I'm going to bring it around my entire face and kind of do like the circular motion, because I do feel like my foundation is a little light. I'm gonna go back in, and I just like to bronze up my entire face. So this is what I've always done. I'm just showing you guys exactly what I do. I am trying to stay a little bit closer to my hairline, but kind of going a little bit on my forehead. Sometimes I'll like dust over it like that, just to give her a little bit of a bronzier look, you know. Love that, love that. Okay. And so now that our whole face is looking a little bit more bronzy, I like to kind of just do the tip of my nose, give her a little color, tip of my chin, and then whatever's left on here, I just like to drag it down my neck. That looks good. Now we are on to the next step. None other than my favorite Jeffree Star highlighter. If you guys don't know about Jeffree Star, the Jeffree Star is the shit. I love Jeffree Star, you guys. I'm like, welcome back to my channel. Clearly, I've watched Jeffree like since Jeffree's came out on YouTube. I love watching his videos. I live for him. I love his makeup. So, of course, I had to show you my staple item. I use his highlighters. It's the only highlighters I use. This is Sarcophagus. Really pretty color. I love, love, love her. Had her for a few years now, so I just like to dip in around her a couple times, and I like to start off at the tops of my cheekbones, do a little smile, and then go in. So then I also like to do a little bit on the tip of my nose, because I mean, why not make her shiny, cutie, and then go on over to the same or the other side and do the same exact thing. And then I do like to do a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Okay, now that we are glowing for the gods, next step. So every time I do my makeup, you can see that I get foundation on my lips. I do not like how that looks at all. So I put chapstick on, let that sit for literally like 5 seconds, rub it together, and then I use a tissue and I just take it on off. Because for me personally, I feel like it makes my lips look like really pale and kind of crusty, and that's not cute. Okay, so now that our lips are no longer crusty dusty, we'll put on a little bit more chapstick. And we took off a little bit of our highlight, so let's, like, you know, shine bright like a diamond, baby. We ain't got time to not be shining bright, you feel me? So we are almost done, you guys. We're finishing up. We just need to brush our brows, and that is our next step. I like to use one of these little brushes to brush my brows, and then I use this side to comb my under lashes. So I luckily do not have to fill in my eyebrows or anything. I have been growing out my brows for years and years and years. I get them threaded. And me and my girl Taba, my eyebrow girl, she has been really working on these brows these last like 3 years to get them nice and full. I really love full thick eyebrows. So shout out to my brow girl for slaying my life. So now brows are brushed. We're gonna go in with our E.L.F. clear brow gel because I don't need any like color or any fill-in for my brows. I just use this brow clear gel from E.L.F. and I think it's like $2 or $3. Been using this for years, you guys. I am obsessed. It's affordable and it's easy to find at Target, at Walmart, anywhere. And then I usually just like to run my finger to kind of set them down. Ooh, brows on point, how are ya? We're gonna get real up close and personal here so you guys can see me brushing my eyelashes. So I just want to brush these bottom ones with this brush. And then I typically use my pinky finger to kind of blend in the creases right here. And then we just need to brush our extensions. I totally forgot to show you babes this after I got out of the shower. I brush my eyelashes every time I get out of the shower. So I kind of like to just brush them up, but I also like to brush them down so that if there's anything tangled that I'm pretty much untangling it, making my eyelashes beautiful and long again. And you guys, my eyelashes look pretty dang good for needing a fill. I'm getting a fill tomorrow. So shout out to my eyelash girl for slaying my lashes always. Okay, come through eyelashes. Okay, eyelashes are brushed. So I definitely do not put mascara on my eyelash extensions. I am not trying to ruin my eyelash extensions. Plus, like, my eyelash extensions do not need mascara, but my lower lash line just needs a tiny bit. So I use this double decker lashes. Oh, it's so bomb, you guys. Double decker. I believe I purchased this from Ulta. Oh, I really love it, or Sephora. It's lasted me forever because I only do my bottom lashes now that I have lash extensions. But I just like to pop on a very little amount. I love to keep it look very natural. Me, very natural as I have these long eyelash extensions. Hee hee. Don't come for me. And now for lips. This is probably one of my favorites. So of course we're going in with Jeffree Star once again. I've been using Jeffree Star lipsticks for years now. Specifically, Celebrity Skin and Mannequin have been my go-to. I use the darker color, which is Celebrity Skin, to outline my lips. And then I typically use Mannequin, which is this light pink. They're obviously all nudes. You can clearly see nudes are my favorite lipstick, to fill it in though. But I just found a new favorite combo, and it's still, of course, Celebrity Skin on the outside, but Christmas Cookie on the inside, which is a little bit pinker than the other colors. So let's pop this on and see what she looks like. So let's not even lie, you guys. I like to overline my lips just a little bit. I'm not judging you if you overline your lips, so please do not judge me for overlining my lips. This is just how I like my lips to look. Everyone can make their lips look however they want. Okay, so I just wanted to show you babes exactly what it looks like. So I like to line my lips like this. I know this side's a little bit darker. I got a little bit more color over there right now. That's okay, we could just literally fix that real quick. So I kind of like to line my lips real quick with the Celebrity Skin, which is going to be the darker color. And then I'm gonna fill it in with this lighter pink color, which is called Christmas Cookie. All right, babes, and just like that, we are done filming this makeup look. And now that I'm outside, I'm really realizing how bad the lighting was in my bathroom. I hope that video wasn't too horrible. I mean, at least you saw the products I use and how I use them. I hope you enjoyed my skincare, lash care, as well as my makeup routine. And if you did, please be sure to smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other videos. And until next time,